three top uh, 500 watts subwoofers you can buy that are below $1,000. And in fact, this list is based on 500 watts enabled subwoofers that are below $700. Every three sub I'm gonna give you guys a reference quality. They go as low as 20 hertz and all the way up to 200 hertz, and their reference level subwoofers. Number one is the famous Klipsch RSW115. Now, famous Klipsch fans will know this sub for being one of the very best performing subwoofer ever made by Klipsch for home users. It spawns a 15-inch driver. It's in a sealed enclosure, so basically you get tight response. It goes down to 20. The lowest frequency response on this sub is 20 hertz, all the way up to 200 hertz. So basically, this subwoofer is very powerful. Now the amplifier in it is 400 watts. The RMS peak power is 800 watts. So you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck with this subwoofer, and it costs $700. Now if you're going to buy it with the wireless system, the WA2 wireless system, you're going to spend another $100 on it to get the wireless system on it. But be assured that when you get this sub, and I probably suggest you get dual of this, you will get performance that will not only blow you away, but perform as good as any top-notch home theater setup can. Basically, this is a system that you should consider buying, basically, because of the power you'll probably be getting from such setup. And if you enjoy multiple subs, you can run as many as you possibly can, so long as you know how to properly use your EQs to tune your bass frequency properly, and I think you're good to go. Number two, guys, is the famous SVS SB2000. The amplifier in this is 500 watts. The peak RMS power is 1100 watt RMS. So basically, this is a monster of a sub, and is sealed. Now guys, if you notice, my list is comprising of sealed subs. I never put in a ported design in this list because I am personally not a fan of ported subs. I have never liked ported designs. Yes, it has more outputs, it goes deeper, it digs in deep, but I like tight bass. I like to feel my bass better than I hear it. Ported subs basically shake everything around you and rumble a lot of stuff around you. Now, granted, if you get a great sub like the SVS PB2000, you probably may be better off with that over the SB2000. But I personally would get the SB2000. One, it's lighter. Two, it's it will perform musically better, and it will sound more accurate than your ported design. And I'm personally more of the guy to get more. I prefer sealed subs over ported subs. Ported subs are amazing, but I feel they're lacking in so many ways that I don't really want to start counting in this little review. But if you find this a little bit helpful, you can comment below, and we'll probably discuss on why you like ported design over sealed. And I'll give you guys my personal reasons in the comment section below why I prefer sealed subwoofers over ported subwoofers. Now, finally is the Martin Logan Dayton Dynamo. Martin Logan Dynamo 700W. It's a 300 watts subwoofer. The max RMS output is 600 watts. It's a little bit on the pricey side, considering it's offering less than what the other two guys I called could do. If you, as you guys realize, the first guy was the first subwoofer was the Klipsch, and the Klipsch has a 15-inch driver, which is far larger than the 12-inch that is in the SVS. This one comes with a 10-inch. The Martin Logan Dynamo 700W comes with a 10-inch driver. So basically, it's going to perform lower than the other two guys, and it still costs $700. That's where I personally would not justify one purchasing a product like this, considering the fact that you will not get the performance these other two guys have. Now granted, this has a wireless option, so basically if you want to do wireless with this, you're good to go with this. But guys, I feel it's not worth it for $700. But this is the best I could find for $700. Now I know there are other brands like Shoe Research. I just didn't really put Shoe in this list. I was looking at something that looked a little bit better, and Shoe basically build podded. I didn't really want to add podded subs to this list. I would have traded in this Dynamo for a Shoe Research sub, but guys, you can skip this if you do not want a Dynamo Martin Logan and get a Shoe Research. It's a podded design. That's probably an option for you guys, but I'm just going with sealed today. This Dynamo is a sealed sub, and I'm going with sealed for obvious reasons, and the reasons why I love sealed over podded. If you guys like this content, subscribe to the channel and keep listening and listening.